Mark.
Hey travelers, and welcome back to Roberto's Room. So I feel like this is becoming slowly Dinosaur Month. I think it's fitting, as most of the movies that we're going to be talking about have released around this time of the year. But since we talked about Jurassic World, which I think is one of the stronger sequels to Jurassic Park, with actually something genuine to say, I figured that I would talk about what was, for me, one of my favorites. I think honestly it's my favorite of the Jurassic Park sequels, and that is the Steven Spielberg directed Lost World Jurassic Park. I recently did a video somewhat about this movie, in that I talked about what I considered to be the greatest scene transition of all time. Let me play it for you. And I think that the transition alone goes to show the artistry that was at work here by the masterful Steven Spielberg, who was at his prime right at this time in his career. And really, this whole movie was a passion project for him, even buying the rights to the novel from Michael Crichton, even before it was finished. And he definitely had a passion for following up the 1993 film that was also based on a book by Michael Crichton. And again, the reason why I love this film so much is because you can definitely tell that this is a labor of love for Spielberg, and it shows in almost every frame. This film stars the enigmatic Jeff Goldblum playing once again Dr. Ian Malcolm, which seems to be the role that he can't escape of late. But hey, we don't fault him. I don't fault him at all. I think even when he was playing the Wizard of Oz, he still got a little bit of Ian Malcolm in there. But hey, it is what it is. And it also stars Pete Postlethwaite, who is an incredible big game hunter by the name of Roland Tembo that wants to hunt the biggest, the baddest, and be the number one on the food chain. Can't blame him. Also, this film stars Julianne Moore and Vince Vaughn. And this was a really eclectic cast, to say the least, and there are more that round out the cast. We even get a cameo by Ariana Richards and Joe Mazzello, who were Lex and Tim, respectively, in the 1993 film. And the cast does a really good job of capturing that 90s honest energy. I'm going to use that term in this review, 90s honest energy, because the conversations that they have, it really feels like you are given a window into the lives of these very damaged and very broken people, and who have a lot of trauma, a lot of problems, and they are at full display here in the midst of all the dino chaos and all of the dino carnage. Spielberg famously, when he made this movie, said that this was a movie about hunters versus gatherers, and you see indeed that John Hammond, who is in this film, once again played by the incredible Richard Attenborough in one of his final performances, sends Dr. Malcolm along with a team made up of Sarah Harding, played by Julianne Moore, who is Dr. Malcolm's girlfriend, about the sixth one, if I remember correctly from the film, and probably more than that, to be honest with you. But he is sent in with a group that want to preserve the island because there are people that want to destroy the island and all the dinosaurs, and this is John Hammond's final attempt to save the dinosaurs that are on the island, which is something that Fallen Kingdom heavily later will also retread to its detriment, I feel, because this movie does it a whole lot better. And as I mentioned, the movie is a hunters versus gatherers story, with Ian Malcolm's team going up against a team from Peter Ludlow, who is John Hammond's nephew and is now in control of InGen after the whole 1993 Jurassic Park debacle, with Ludlow being played by Arliss Howard. And again, I think that this film succeeds in a great deal of things that it set out to do. Once again, the incredible Stan Winston does a remarkable job with the dinosaur animatronics that give the Jurassic Park films, and this is one of the reasons why these films, at least 1, 2, and then World, have stood the test of time. And World does this to a lesser extent, but you really get to feel tangibly that these dinosaurs are on the screen, and that is due, in regards to films 1, 2, and 3, to the incredible Stan Winston and his team that created life-sized animatronics for the actors to react off of, and it really sells the illusion of these animals on the screen. Also, I think this was something that they did really well in regards to the visual effects, because you had these animatronics to work off of. All of the CGI had something real to match to, which again goes a long way into preserving the illusion of this film. And I do love that Spielberg tried to inject this film with a new lesson, with the InGen team really thinking that they have dominion of these animals, and also this grand plan of bringing the dinosaurs to the mainland, which is what makes up Act 3, with the T-Rex actually wreaking havoc on the mainland, which is an incredible, once again, I think Spielberg did a phenomenal job that I think even the Fallen Kingdom film and Dominion film, which promised to have dinosaurs on the mainland, didn't do justice as much as Spielberg did in this film with the T-Rex rampage in San Diego. And although I think it's kind of out of left field getting the T-Rex to San Diego, I feel like with how the movie sets it up, it makes sense, and honestly, it creates a very different ending to a film than just, once again, dinosaurs on an island separated from the mainland. And I love that Spielberg actually took the leap to do dinosaurs on the mainland in this way, because it definitely works, and it is one of the highlights of this film. But all in all, I feel like the film, as I mentioned, really does succeed in what it sets out to do. It gives us an incredible story and a film that lives up to the Jurassic name, even though I think Spielberg himself, being hard on yourself as any good creative would be, really sees this as a lesser entry into the franchise. But honestly, especially with some of the absolute garbage that has come out of this franchise of late, this is a crown jewel, and one that I revisit fondly year after year. But let me know what you think of The Lost World Jurassic Park. Do you love it as fondly as I do? Let me know in the comments down below. And as well, if you would, my puppies and I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video with me, travelers. And as always, go with grace.